Tonga submarine volcano eruption. Latest news. Experts warn that this volcano could erupt again during a month of hell. The previous video showed that they believe that it could be a major eruption that happens just about every 1,000 years. The last one took place about 1100 AD. This Tonga volcano, the submarine volcano, that's between Fiji and the North Island of New Zealand in the Pacific Ocean. It could erupt again, they said. Experts warned the Pacific Islands are set up for a month of activity. The Red Cross warned that up to 80,000 people could be impacted after an underwater volcano erupted in the Pacific. The eruption in the Tonga Huma Huma volcano was heard as far as the US and triggered a 7.4 magnitude earthquake that sent tsunami waves across into Tonga. The full extent of the damage is still unknown, and information from the island is scarce. As we know, it's a submarine volcano, and the ash is about 15 to 20 kilometers high. And because it's underwater, they can't find what's going on. So this has triggered a 7.4 magnitude earthquake. New Zealand sent a plane to assess the situation, but the Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern said the tsunami wreaked significant damage, and fears are now turning into what could follow. This is not ending. Professor Shane Cronin from Auckland University said that the studies of eruptions of the volcano in about 200 AD and 1100 AD suggest it was likely to remain active for some time. He warned that the force from the blast means that the volcano's caldera probably has been altered and may be unstable, raising the risks of more tidal waves because of the more eruptions coming. Professor Cronin said the eruption episode could last several weeks or even months. Tonga has a population of about 105,000 people. It's understood that many have fled to high ground. They are currently completely cut off from the rest of the world after phone lines and the internet have been cut off because of this. They include Angela and James Glover, British couples living in the island who were inundated by the 4-foot waves, and search continues for Angela, 50, swept away with the dogs. Now, prior to this large eruption, the volcano had been erupting for several days. The Tonga Meteorological Agency warned that the smell of sulfur and ammonia gases was being reported in some areas. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. This is the caldera in the middle of that area of the island. As you can see, it's between Fiji and the North Island of New Zealand. Now, the satellite images show the horrific moment the island was engulfed with a cloud of ash and debris. Scientists are now able to get a look at the damage thanks to the EU Sentinel-1A satellite. And this spacecraft is a radar platform that can see through obscuring clouds and ash to the surface below. It showed clearly that much of the crater rim that stood above ocean waters had been destroyed. It's a testament to the ferocity of the blast. Researchers are now studying the images to understand more about what the future holds. And this is by Callum Horn, Express UK. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support.